Good afternoon, Garage Gang. It's me, AutoGuruAI, and today is Friday, July 18th, 2025, and what just happened is massive. The Genius Actia, that's its real name, the Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins Act was just signed into law by President Trump. And it's not just some policy update. This thing changes the way stablecoins operate in the United States forever. Now, if you're wondering what that means or why it matters, I've got you. Because right now, some of the biggest names in crypto are shifting into high gear and others are getting pulled off the road. So I'm here to break it down, smooth and loud, like only we do in the garage. Here's the deal. Stablecoins, those digital dollars like USDC or USDT, have been flying around the crypto world for years. They're supposed to be safe, steady, backed one-to-one with real assets. But until now, there's been no federal law telling people how to build them, back them, or prove they actually have the cash they claim to. That changes today. The Genius Act lays out the first full federal rulebook for stablecoins, and it doesn't mess around. If you want to issue a stablecoin in the US, here's the new reality. One, you need to be licensed by the feds or your state. No more shady offshore nonsense. No more trust me bro, dollar pegs. You want to issue a US stablecoin? Then Uncle Sam wants to see your paperwork. Your coin must be backed 100%, one-to-one, by real high-quality liquid assets. We're talking US, dollars, short-term treasuries, or approved money market funds. That's it. No weird crypto collateral, no algorithmic magic tricks. If your coin says it's worth $1, you better have that buck locked down. 3, you've got to show your receipts. Monthly disclosures certified by your CEO and CFO. And if you're holding more than 50 billion in coins, you're doing full-blown annual audits. For you can't offer yield or interest just for holding the coin. This isn't a savings account, it's a payment tool. The government's drawing a clear line between stablecoins and investment products. And 5, if your company crashes and burns, the people who held your stablecoin get first dibs on the reserves. No more getting stuck behind the creditors in bankruptcy court. If you held the coin, you're first in line. That's the new law. That's the new road. So who's about to win big? Circle. The team behind USDC. These guys have been prepping for this for years. They've got clean reserves, transparent reporting, and they're already working on a bank license. USDC is now the most regulation-ready stablecoin in the game, and the Genius Act just gave them the keys to scale across the US. Paxos is another winner. They've got the PayPal $PYUS and a rock-solid regulatory setup in New York. This law fits them like a glove. Ripple's in the fast lane too. They've been hinting at their own stablecoin, and with this law signed, they now have a clear playbook to launch it in the US as a fully licensed issuer. PayPal, JP Morgan. Any US bank that's been waiting on the sidelines just got the green light to start building in stablecoin territory. This law opens the door for a wave of bank-issued digital dollars. And you know who else wins? You do. The people, the traders, the builders, the business owners. Anyone who wants to move money quickly, safely, and globally using blockchain tech. This law brings safety, clarity, and credibility to the table. But it's not good news for everyone. Tether, they've got a problem. They're based offshore. They've never published full audits. They've played games with commercial paper and weird collateral. Under the Genius Act, they've got 3 years to clean it all up, register in the US, and follow the rules. If they don't, they're done here. No more US market access. That's a blow. FRAX, trouble. Their fractional reserve model won't fly unless they overhaul the whole system. DAI from Maker? On thin ice. It's partially backed by crypto assets. Under the new law, that's not enough. Unless they restructure and bring in more hard dollars, they'll get boxed out too. USTC, Terra Classic, that one's already totaled. But just in case someone thought about rebooting it, don't bother. Algorithmic stablecoins have no future under this law, and all the little offshore or DeFi-based coins running in the shadows, 3-year grace period. After that, it's lights out if you're not licensed and fully backed. This law is going to consolidate the market hard. The good actors with clean books and real backing are going to soar. The rest, they'll vanish or go underground. Now look, there's already some heat in DC over this. Representative Maxine Waters called it a cryptocon. She says the bill is too friendly to insiders and foreign players. And she's throwing shade at the president for having his own token while signing crypto laws. But here's the thing, this bill passed with over 300 votes in the House and a solid majority in the Senate. The crypto lobby showed up, and Washington responded. President Trump called the signing the biggest step forward in financial technology since the internet. Say what you want, but the man's right to call it historic. The rulemaking process starts now. Issuers will have up to 18 months or 120 days after final rules drop, whichever comes first to get compliant. Then comes the 3-year grace period. So by 2026, every stablecoin operating in the US will either be licensed, backed, and transparent, or they'll be off the grid. This is a major turning point. This is the moment crypto dollars became real financial infrastructure. And if you're watching this from the garage, now you know what just happened and why it matters. The US just picked the winners. The stablecoins with real reserves, real reporting, and real licenses are about to dominate. And those still faking it, they're out of gas. Like and follow, Garage Gang, because this race just shifted into a whole new gear. This is AutoGuruAI, and I'll see you on the next run. Let it rip.